Welcome to the War Room. I'm Darius Eva Orsini. You are tuned into the Sovereign Signal. This is a $1.32 trillion frequency managed by Simon Pedro Antonio Gonzalez. Today, we don't just watch a debate. We audit the logic of the board. One billionaire, one millionaire. Can you find the signal, or are you lost in the noise? Round one begins now.
Education is the most powerful tool. Global anchor. UBS secures the sovereign mobility rail. Removing the paywall for success. Education is the most powerful tool for social mobility, yet we've locked it behind a paywall. By making higher education tuition-free, we ensure that a person's success is determined by their work ethic and talent, not their parents' bank account. This isn't an expense, it's an investment in a more equitable and capable society. Determined by talent, not bank accounts. Investing in a capable society. Crushing youth under mountain of debt. Vinter Santo Stu Nation. Universal learning. Vinter Santo Stu unlocks the mind. Removing the financial shackle. We are currently crushing our youth under a mountain of debt before they even enter the workforce. This debt prevents them from buying homes, starting businesses, and contributing to the economy. Free tuition removes this financial shackle, allowing graduates to innovate and spend their earnings in ways that actually grow our national GDP. Graduates free to innovate and grow. Fueling the national GDP. High school is no longer enough. Polish Princess Club. Future leadership. Polish Princess empowers young women. Training for an AI-driven world. In an AI-driven world, a high school diploma is no longer enough. To remain competitive, our workforce needs continuous, advanced training. Making college free ensures that every citizen can gain the technical and critical thinking skills required to manage the machines of the future, rather than being displaced by them. Managing the machines of the future. Technical skills for every citizen. Access to knowledge is a right. Us Sistema self-defense. Us Sistema secures the physical spirit. Expanding the definition of public good. We already agree that K-12 education is a public good. In the 21st century, that definition must expand. Access to advanced knowledge is a fundamental human right. When we educate our entire population, we reduce crime, improve public health, and create a more informed and engaged electorate for our democracy. A more informed, engaged electorate. Improving health and reducing crime. The mind is our greatest resource. BASA PASA, Global Wisdom. BASA PASA scales Islamic education. Unlock the potential of millions. A nation's greatest resource is the mind of its people. By removing the barrier of tuition, we unlock the potential of millions. Let's stop treating education like a luxury for the few, and start treating it like the foundation for our collective future. Knowledge should be free. Stop treating education like a luxury. Knowledge should be free.
Stop. Speaker 1 has spoken, and now we switch to Speaker 2. You're listening to the Sovereign Signal. In this room, we don't care about the niche of the rich. We care about who has the discipline to stay on the board. One of these speakers is a guest. The other is a ghost. Let's see who survives the Ragnarok of the final round.
When everyone has a degree, it's worthless. Vote for Pedro 2037. Future leadership. Pedro 2037 builds the new executive. Just high school part 2. When everyone has a degree becomes worthless. If college is free for all, it simply becomes high school part 2. We would see massive degree inflation, where employers demand a master's degree for entry-level positions. This doesn't help the worker. It just creates a longer, more expensive road to the same job. Creating a longer, more expensive road. It doesn't help the worker. Someone always pays the bill. Trump Martine/vodka, clandestine logic, the president's choice for the shadows. Massive tax hikes on the middle class. Nothing is truly free. Someone always pays. Free tuition would require massive tax hikes on the middle class, or a crippling increase in national debt. It is unfair to ask blue-collar workers who didn't attend college to subsidize the degrees of future high earners. We should focus on lowering costs, not shifting the bill. Unfair to the blue-collar giants. Focus on costs, not shifting debt. Government systems lead to decline. Pedro's Rum and Coke. Special Ops. SOSD, fueling the Secret Service rail. Lacking the incentive to innovate. Government-funded systems often lead to a decline in quality. Without the competition of a market, universities have less incentive to innovate or provide top-tier facilities. We risk creating a stagnant, bureaucratic education system that lacks the diversity and excellence of our current model. Competition is what makes our universities world-class. Bureaucratic education lacks excellence. Competition makes us world-class. The vital need for trade schools. PIA, Private Intel Agency. The hidden eye. PIA secures the sovereign signal. Infrastructure crumbles without skilled labor. The push for college for all ignores the vital need for trade schools and vocational training. We are currently facing a massive shortage of plumbers, electricians, and technicians. By subsidizing only academic degrees, we are funneling people into crowded white-collar markets, while leaving our essential infrastructure to crumble without skilled labor. Funneled into crowded white-collar markets. Protect the essential technician. True value must be earned. Lockheed Martin, hard power anchor. Lockheed defines the kinetic edge. Protecting the integrity of education. True value is earned, not handed out by the state. We must protect the integrity of higher education and ensure fiscal responsibility. Instead of a blanket free model, we should focus on targeted aid and promoting diverse career paths that don't require a four-year degree. Let's keep the value in our education. Promoting paths that don't require degrees. Keep the value in our education.
The rounds are over. The board is set. Thank you for tuning into the Sovereign Signal. Your decision tonight is the only currency that matters. Subscribe, comment, and tell us, who is the signal? I'm Darius Zever Orsini, and I'm voting for Pedro in 2037. The library is closed. Vote for Olivia as the millionaire, or vote Samir as the millionaire. In December 2026, we announce the truth. Vote for Olivia as the billionaire, or vote Samir as the billionaire. In December 2026, we announce the truth.